So you got everything, right? Yeah, I got my stuff. You sure? Cause it's a long way there from home. Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure I got everything. That was the moment where I didn't really have everything. And this experience made sure I had everything I needed. From my wallet, to my keys, and my phone and earbuds. We all go to trips, right? Whether it be road trips, small trips, or trips to your grandmother's house. Or in any other trips in particular. But in this video, a trip that will continue to stick with my head is this trip in which me and a friend of mine had a trip to Walmart. It all started with me and my friend, we'll call him CR, just for inconvenience. So him and I decided while texting in chat snap to go to Walmart an early day. So to not confuse anyone or myself for that matter, early day in the summer is an amazing sort of day, and just the vibes on that, the sunshine coming in barely, the breezy wind, it all connected so fast. And that day, or whenever day when we set the day, it was like really good, and that's why I miss summer. But yeah, after we set a certain day to go, all we have to do is just cross the parent border, and the parent border is one of the most trickiest. Oh well, for me, I guess, but for him, he's fine. He's full of confidence. So he asked his dad. His dad said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And when I asked my mom, she said, "Yeah, just to make sure you be careful." And what I meant when I said it was surprising, I have sort of protective parents-ish, and they don't like it when I go out too much because they think I'll be in danger or hurt. But I know they're just trying to look out for me and whatnot, and it's really I think that I'm grateful for that. So thank you, Mom. I love you. And since we got past that, we were trying to like look for routes fastest there and back, since obviously we wanted a little quick trip there and they don't want to stall too much about the roads and all that junk. And to find that info, we went to Google Maps. Out of all things, just Google Maps. But since we got past that and all that out routes, when the day finally came, we got our supplies, our wallets full of valuable paper, ready to be used to buy stuff apparently, and with that set, we were off. Through the bike trips, things weren't so bad, but CR insisted, by looking at Google Maps, like I mentioned before, that Google Maps insisted him and pulled up a little fast route by, instead of not making it by 11 minutes, but 9. Now this shortcut seemed a little bit skeptical to me, but I didn't think much of it. And when we got there, we realized we live near the place that has the location of Walmart. And that didn't cross our minds. We just thought if we looked it up, it would be faster. But whatever, enough of that whole jabiz. And we had to cross so many streets. We had to cross roads, neighborhoods, the yellow brick road, and all of that stuff. But it was sort of a little bit of a rocky road for me. Alright. It was a lot longer than I expected, but at least we made it here, which is all that is important right now. So let's buy some stuff and have a good time. But before we had entered to the Walmart, we made sure that no one would steal our cool sick rides. So before the trip, I had also brought the lock to protect our bikes and with its keys. And with all that said, when we had arrived with the cool stuff and our plastic made bags destroying everything, it was at this moment that this would be a really good video to make. Yo bro, unlock the lock while I look through my cool things I just bought. Big bets? Dude, I can't find my keys. What? I can't find them. You're dead to me. I had lost my keys at the worst time possible, and at that point, I just lost hope. But with CR on my side, he hadn't given up on me yet. We kept telling ourselves, we kept coming up with these solutions that we might have lost the keys during our trip to the store there, or maybe inside the store. We checked inside, but nothing. Just nothing. So while we were there finding the keys, CR decided to take our minds off of the situation to go to a place called SAR. Yes, that's a place. The name of the store is not backwards. Anyway, we decided to head down there to the nearby store as a distraction for us. And on the meantime, we still continue our search for the keys to the lock. Oh, but MartiMations, how did you get to SAR without the bikes? I thought you said they were locked. Yeah, I know. The bikes are locked. But I didn't say we went on bikes. Instead, we were walking there. Yes, it was a long walk there, but it did keep our minds off of the problem. And after SAR, we were kind of hungry, so we decided to get some grub. But our nearby McDonald's there wasn't open, and we tried looking, but no one was there. And so in walking distance, we decided to head to another local store called Five Above. Yes, I know, around where we live at Hills Vernon, it's a huge area for lots of stores to be established there. You know, lots of rich cool stuff that companies like to take over. While we were at the Five Above, I started blaming myself for being a dum-dum for losing my keys during the trip there at Walmart. But at this point, I just continue to like be a sappy and just give up. But I know that CR wouldn't back down, because if he did, it would be embarrassing. So while we were there, we were discussing on how we could get back home by calling my mom, calling his dad, and we both thought those were non-resolved answers. And although we were technically having some bonding friend time moment while I contemplated on what just happened, and that this will make a good video I can animate. After so many attempts of what we can do to get out of the situation, and after being defeated by our humiliation as well, and the heat of the sun, well, I mean, I guess for me, since I was still a fat piece of, yeah, and with no other ideas to get back home, we decided to call CR's dad to come pick us up. It was embarrassing, I guess to me it was, but I don't know about CR though. But while we were in the car, we did have some laughs about it, about the whole mess. I think CR's dad thinks I'm an idiot after that. But oh, before I go, I also have another story. So when me and CR went on a trip to a store nearby where we live, we rode our bikes there as well. This seems like a similar situation, and I sort of, kind of, maybe. So yeah, that was basically the entirety of the video, except for the last bit. That actually didn't happen, obviously, but what did end up happening was I actually started flipping, and that's how basically the bike broke, and which is still broken today. But yeah, that's just the context of how it actually did end up happening. And to a specific viewer over there, you wouldn't know, because when we were biking there, you were in front of me, and I was in the back, basically trying to fix up the whole mess and acting like everything's okay. But yeah, that's when we got back from our little trip there to our nearby store. So hope that cleared up everything else. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. And there's a little video right there that should be on the left, which is a pretty cool video. Don't know what it is, but you should definitely click on it. And also subscribe while you're at it. Like, if you're not subscribed, then what are you doing? You're just being weird at this point. But but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my video and the recent videos that will be coming out current and future years. And yeah, hope you guys stick with me for the long run. I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care and peace.